Hey guys, what's up everyone? Welcome to Young Titan World. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Today we're going to be talking about one particular TV show. And I gotta say this in a little bit of, curious intention. I didn't think that Adult Swim could make such fire anime, alright? What we're going to be talking about today is Ninja Kamui. Now, Ninja Kamui is a new TV show that just popped out of nowhere and has already got my attention with the animation style being so peak and the storyline being so anime-like. You know, you always have the protagonist and the beginning of every anime. If they don't kill someone to give that protagonist purpose, it's as good as a dud. Okay, and there is no efficacy. All right, there's no feeling that the protagonist is important unless they butcher his family and keep him in a state of vengeance, rage, and absolute intent to either go against his, darker desires to kill everyone and, destroy the world, or become a beacon of hope, even though he has been tragified so unjustly. So before we get into that, I'd like to say a very big thank you to everyone. Seems as if every episode that I put out has to have some form of appreciation, if not one, then another, whether it's about the Spotify podcast, whether it's about the other side of the coin. I gotta say, there are so many things to be thankful for, so please do not hate me when you hear me say a lot of things for a lot of different reasons, all right? Being in this kind of business and having this kind of exposure or having this opportunity to get these many people listening to what I have to say is just a blessing and a miracle and opportunity, and I will not let that go. Thank you once again. So now let's get into it. Ninja Kamui. We start Ninja Kamui with, a guy on the run. He's got his spectacles, he's going down the train station, and then boom, he's jumped by a bunch of really dope-ass looking ninja guys with, three laser beams on their forehead, and they go around, they fight. I mean, the fight scene is just like Chef's Kiss, my guy. It was just so extreme, so brutal, just as Adult Swim does it. Now, to be fair, every time I think of Adult Swim, the only thing that comes to mind is Rick and Morty, since that's one of their more popular TV shows. So I kind of figured that I was going to be seeing some bug-eyed animation floating around with some super wise know-it-all and some really impy kid who doesn't know what his life would be without his grandpa. But this is actually a different turn. It talks about a guy with his family, but he loses his entire family, and he has to slip back into the past with he thought was dead and gone. So we have ourselves in this very peculiar situation where we cannot understand what is going on, and we're pretty much entitled to guess whether he was part of the people that are trying to kill him, or he was a rival, part of it that decided to call it quits and retire at old age. Didn't look so old to me though. But the interesting thing is because they stabbed him with 2 pins, which looked like they were poison laced, and that he was stabbed with a sword. But he makes a magical reawakening. He doesn't die, okay? He reanimates himself, comes back from the dead. Everyone is astonished. But what's the point of this entire story? I don't know. Because episode 1, as much as they gave us an intent for him to go after the people that were trying to kill him, quote unquote, the dude with the very gigantic, not aesthetically pleasing, not a sensible sword. Like, what even was that? He was facing the head of the bad guy, like everyone else as part of that group was like, they were in ninja mode, okay? They were moving around slick and they looked so lean and shit. That's awesome, that's cool. And then we have the big bad, the boss of everything, carrying around a gigantic knife that is not even, I don't even think it qualifies as a knife. It's like somebody cut out a piece of a wall and then put it on a handle, and that's what he was using to fight. Like, how do you expect to use that against someone who chopped people's head off when he decided to turn his hands into a freaking bird? Or, the shape of a bird. Those shadow things that people do and they make things look like things? Yes, I am really doing the 2 years old the 2 years old review, bro. This is next level type shit. This is what people pay millions for. I kind of feel that. Okay. So yeah, but Ninja Kamui is really interesting. It just started, so if it's something that you want to commit your heart and soul into, better get prepared to have one more episode every week, because that's what's gonna go down. Now, I would want to cut it short, but there are so many other TV shows that are existent in this world and realm at the time, so it's like, if you want to, there are so many other TV shows to get yourself on. Solo Leveling is at episode 6, even though they just started. From the moment we see him as a scrawny kid, and then they changed the voice actors and changed his animation design for him to look swole and really strategically strong, we get Arena change and sense of direction being shifted from looking like a scrawny kid to a guy who looks like he would tear the world apart just so they can level up. Solo Leveling, so amazing. Now, the other ones that are there, you could check out Ragnar Crimson. Ragnar Crimson is also really interesting. The guy goes back in time. Now, actually, the guy finds his older self, and his older self teaches him how to be the strongest version of himself so that he can save the death of one person that he holds dear to his heart. So it's like it's kind of like the Matrix, but it's not the Matrix. At first I thought it was going to be just a medieval thing, and then we realized that they're actually carrying around Glocks and AK-47s. So I guess that is not